Good morning, friends. So I wanted to quickly say I apologize and I'm sorry. Last video, I sure thought I was on the right track and that I was mm, honoring God, but Sci-Man-Dan in particular, I said that I hoped you didn't get any sleep at night, and there was a night where I don't think I slept a wink, and I was lying there in bed thinking, how ironic is this? I'm the one lying here and not getting any sleep at night. So I'm going to have to apologize to Sci-Man-Dan, just like Flat Earth Brothers. Very ironically, here I am defending Flat Earth Brothers, bawling out Sci-Man-Dan, and I'm reminded what Jesus or Yeshua said. Don't try to get a speck out of your neighbor's eye when you've got a log or a mote in your own. God's been speaking to me about that this last week. So, again, Sci-Man-Dan, what I've said before, I'll say it again. I love the fact that I've never heard you use that silly nickname, Flat T-A-R-D, and that's good. Also, Flat Earthers, I know we want to say that if the spherical theories were true, then water would be spinning off the supposed globe. Here's the problem. I still remember way back when I was totally new to the Earth being flat, I did the calculation myself on the centrifugal force that would be exerted on objects on the Earth if it was spinning around at over 1,000 miles at the equator. It's about 0.3 meters per second squared. And I don't believe in gravity, but the spherical theorists sure do. So they think that the gravitational constant is 9.81 meters per second squared. Well, what's 0.3 compared to 9.81? Something like 3%. So, and I still remember Sci-Man-Dan doing a critique of Dave Murphy because he was saying water would be spinning off, and he did the same calculation. And you know what? Sci-Man-Dan, you're totally in your rights doing that. That's why I think you'd make such an asset to the Flat Earth community. But you stand or fall to your own maker and master, and so do I. And this last week, here, I'm going to recite Psalm 90 for you. A prayer of Moses, the man of God. Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever how thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Thou turnest man to destruction, and sayest, Return, ye children of men. For a thousand days in thy sight are as a night that is past. For 1,000 days in thy sight are as but a watch in the night. A day that is past and a watch in the night, or something like that. That as a watch in the night. You know, it's been a while since I recited that. So let me start from the beginning again. Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Thou turnest man to destruction, and sayest, Return, ye children of men. For 1,000 years in thy sight are yet but as a day that is past, and as a watch in the night. Thou carriest them away as with a flood. They are as asleep. In the morning they are like grass which groweth up. In the morning it flourisheth and groweth up. In the evening it is cut down and withereth. For thou hast set our iniquities before thee, our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. The days of our years are 80 years and 10, and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet their labor is yet is their strength, yet is their and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Who knoweth the power of thine anger, even according to thy fears, so is thy wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Return, O Lord. How long? I think that's Lord or Yahweh. How long? And let it repent thee concerning thy servants. O satisfy us early with thy mercy, and let us be glad all our days. Make us glad according to the days wherein thou hast afflicted us, and the years wherein we have seen evil. Let thy work appear unto thy servants, and thy glory unto their children. And let the beauty of our hand, and let the beauty of the Lord, or Yahweh our God, be seen upon us. And establish thou the work of our hands. Yea, the work of our hands, establish thou it. And I'm going to close that again by saying, yea, the work of our hands is a personal prayer, establish thou it. You know, I got a cousin who's a potter, and I give him a lot of credit because he's become a successful potter. That means, and he's just had to work and work with his hands. Well, I'm not a potter, but I sure know how to do this. And I pray that God will show me what to do, because I sure know how to do this. And you know, I admit, I read Proverbs 6, and it says of a certain individual, he, he teacheth with his fingers. And I'm going to say, Dad, I don't want to be that guy, okay? I just want to save the world, and I don't just want to save it. Here's the only caveat, though. It's tempting to say that I'm going to, but I'm going to actually make a very definite point of saying, actually, we are going to. And ultimately, God's going to do it. But when Jesus or Yeshua told the story about the master and the servants, it says he goes away and he says to his servants, occupy till I come. So with that, once again, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fast forward. 31, 32. 64. 96. So 97, 98, 99, 100. 200. 300. 400. 500. Sorry, that's 500. 600. 700. 800. 900. 1,000. 1,001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 1,023. So you can count to 1,023 on your two hands, and I want to teach you how. And I say, Dad, show me how to do that without taking advantage of people and taking money from babies and stuff and giving them stupid money back guarantees, which I've had enough of and I'm not going to do. So anyway, whatever I sell, I'm going to make it very clear to people. You have until you give me that money to get your money back. Once you give it to me, I'll give you your money back if I feel like it. And if I don't feel like it, I won't give it back. Hope they don't mind my saying it, but I've had it up to here with these stupid money back guarantees, and I'm not going to make them, okay? And it's a good thing I have my job back, but oh man, am I going to have to do something. We're going to have to do something, and let's do it. And Sci-Man-Dan, my apology stands, and God's looking for you. He wants you. Remember Saul of Tarsus? Read Acts. Go look up Acts chapter 9 in the Bible. We need you, man. Flat Earth movement needs you, and you need us. But you do stand or fall to your own master, and obviously it was God's will for me to apologize to you, and my apology definitely stands. And bless you for being as meek as you've been. You've been more meek than me. Sorry I have to say that, but it's true, and I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, by the way, happy Shabbat, or rest day, also known as quote-unquote Saturn.